The best thing for all of us is to move forward with a water policy that is comprehensive. That means it includes agriculture, it includes the utilities, it includes the cities and counties, it includes development, so that we really have a long-term strategy that's going to be good for everyone. It's going to strike that right balance for current permittees and the future needs of our state. And if you're doing your part, then I believe you should be rewarded with longer permits and giving landowners the certainty that they deserve for the responsible role that they're playing in managing that water resource. In Florida, our water resource laws are the opposite of out west. I don't think that the Western water law scenario is necessarily even sustainable. In Florida, it is a resource of the state. You get permission to draw it down for your needs. Out west, there is a property right to that, and I think that that system is being severely strained right now. And most of it is only made possible by 150 years of federal investment that makes it possible for them to have water in some of those places. So we help pay for that. In Florida, we have an opportunity, because we have a state resource, we have an opportunity to move forward in that regard. 40% of water quality data in the United States is the state of Florida's water quality data. Nobody monitors more or better than Florida. Unfortunately, that water bill was a casualty of the breakdown in the legislative session last year. We're bringing it back. Both the Senate and the House have indicated that they continue to be for it. We're not going to mess with it. We had a good product at the end of last session. There's no sense in rewriting it. There's no sense in getting greedy and trying to ask for more. Let's just leave it alone. It's substantially resolved, and I'm very hopeful that we can get that done. It is important to me that we have that policy that's the blueprint for how to spend the money, which is, I think, the right order of things, the right sequence of things. Amendment 1, which passed overwhelmingly, is responsible for putting hundreds of millions of dollars per year into environmental projects. And everyone has a different definition of environmental project depending on what they want out of the budget. But as an example of how much money that potentially puts out there, just the growth since last year in doc stamp revenue, documentary stamp revenue, real estate taxes, there's $123 million more this year than last year. That's real money, even in the state of Florida. Even for government, that's real money. So that gives us an opportunity to do several things, and we're now constitutionally mandated to do those things, or to spend that money, I should say. I believe that we should have a policy that helps us spend that money in a wise, calculated, thought-out way that's not just reacting to the whims of the budget. The state of Florida ought to lead in conservation easements. The state of Florida for 20 years led in acquiring land. The state of Florida does not lead in managing land. I mean, we have Brazilian pepper farms. We have old world climbing fern farms. We do not manage our land as well as we should, and we certainly don't manage it as well as the average private property owner does. Conservation easements allow us to keep that land on the tax rolls, keep it in the economy, generating economic activity, and avoid the perpetual management costs of that.